Our names are Gavin Mitchell and Jacob Haley, and we interview students about the topic of stereotypes. Through thorough research and hearing several different answers while filming the interviews, our minds were opened up to different perspectives. We believe that including different people gives the audience much more to focus on than what they already perceive. The questions, which included what their race was, what is a stereotype, how they believe their race is stereotyped, and if they stereotype others, with a few questions added on, were kept simple, but the answers varied from each person.
Here, I want you to take a card, put it on your forehead. Don't look at the card. I want you to take the card and I want you to put it on your forehead and take a card, any card. And I want you to treat other people like the race that is on their forehead, okay? So everybody has a different race. Nobody knows what their race is. So I want you to really go for it, because this is real. You know, this isn't just an exercise. This is real life. And I have a dream that you will really let the sparks fly. Get her done. There's this great Chris Rock bit about how streets named after Martin Luther King tend to be more violent. I'm not gonna do it, but it's... Oh, this is a good one.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Great.
Push it.
I admire your culture success in America.
Thank you.
Good. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Olympics of suffering right here. Slavery versus the Holocaust. Come on.
Who am I supposed to be?
It's gonna percolate. No. Well, that was inadvertent. We didn't actually plan that.
Lots of cultures eat rice. It doesn't help me. Shalom. I'd like to apply for a loan.
That's nice, Dwight.
Okay, do me. Something stereotypical so I can get it really quick.
Okay, I like your food.
Outback Steakhouse. I'm Australian, mate.
Pam.
No.
Pam, come on. I like your food. No, come on. Stir the pot. Stir the melting pot, Pam. Let's do it. Let's get ugly. Let's get real.
Okay. If I have to do this, based on stereotypes that are totally untrue, that I do not agree with, you would maybe not be a very good driver.
Oh, man, am I a woman?
Hey,
Hey.
you want to go to the beach?
Sure.
You want to get high?
No.
I think you do, Mon.
Stop.
Okay, all right, no. All right, that's good. You need to push it. You know, you could go a little bit further. All right, okay. Kelly, how are you?
I just had the longest meeting.
Oh, welcome to my convenience store. Would you like some googie googie? Oh, I have some very delicious googie googie, only 99 cents plus tax. Try my googie googie. Try my googie googie. Try my googie googie. Try my... All right. Yes. That was great. She gets it. Now she knows what it's like to be a minority.
Sean.
My name is Christian McIntosh.
Ricky.
My name is David Crawford, aka DC.
Dale Sandoval.
My name is Samuel.
I'm Alex Light.
My name is Brooke Buckner.
Emmanuel Reese. African American.
Caucasian.
I identify myself as African American.
Peruvian.
Identify as Hawaiian, even though I look black.
Hispanic.
African American.
I identify as Caucasian.
As white.
To me, a stereotype is like a generalization of a certain group of people. Like, to say like one group or race all shares the same characteristic. To say like all Asians are bad drivers or all black people are criminals.
I think it's a characteristic that's been blown out of proportion and generalized so much that, while not exactly true, might be based in some sort of reality, but overall it's not something that's applicable to everybody in that population.
Stereotypes as a perceived notion or something that you are expecting someone to do, and it's just someone could be a race or could be a specific group of people.
Something that's given to people of certain races that, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like white people aren't athletic really, or like black people like watermelon, or like Mexicans like to work.
A stereotype is when you look at somebody and you assume something about them based off how they look.
Everybody thinks all Hispanics are Mexican.
It's like the predetermined way you look at a certain race or a certain type of people.
I think a stereotype is something that's believed by most people that's based in factual, but it's not always true.
I would define a stereotype as kind of judgment towards a group of people.
Well, me personally, I do feel like certain stereotypes are implicated.
I feel like a lot of stereotypes about white people revolve around either them being racist in some way, or possibly there are other things too, like they can't handle spicy foods, stuff like that. They're not as athletic as other races. I would say some positive ones are maybe like they're hardworking, things like that.
I think stereotypes daily. For instance, if I were to go into a gas station, the woman behind the register would assume maybe that I'm stealing or assume that I'm doing something. She would always keep her eye on me. As far as if it was someone else who was non-African American, they would feel less likely that they're going to do something.
Since I'm Peruvian, kind of falls under Hispanic. So I guess that I'm a hard worker.
You know, everybody assumed that we always wearing the palm tree jackets and wearing the hulas and all that. The girls always wearing those dresses, but and everybody yelling, aloha, aloha. But you know how that go.
They think we all play soccer and we all eat tacos and quesadillas.
Like, a lot of times, like, if I wear a do-rag or something, white people look at me a different way or something like that. That's one example. Or, like, sometimes, like, the car that I drive, maybe you wonder, like, how do I drive?
I'd say that I think the biggest stereotype is that all white people or Caucasians are just inherently racist.
I believe my race faces the stereotype of like that all of us have money and all of us are rich and we have privilege.
Yeah, I think I do. I think a lot of people do. It's just, I think biologically we're inclined to stereotype others because if they're not part of our group, then we have to categorize them in some way. But I think a lot of stereotypes get broken down once you get to know people. All that stuff gets thrown out the window.
To be honest, I do use stereotypes. I stereotype people. I mean, but in my opinion, everybody uses stereotypes. I mean, it's not just subjected to one race or one culture. I feel like stereotypes are widely used.
I stereotype everybody I see, you know what I'm saying? You gotta assume certain things about certain people so you know how to act in a certain area.
Yes, of course. Just an everyday type of thing.
Yeah, I feel, a lot of times, I feel like in our race we have our own stereotypes of like light skin and dark skin. So it's that too. And then it's just the whole being black thing. Yeah, that's a stereotype. I feel like everybody does it in a sense. Like, yeah, it's bad It's bad. It's a bad thing in society, but I feel like everybody does it, has their own stereotypes, which is bad for us. Cause it's like you don't need to judge a book before it's covered. But I mean, I would be lying to you if I said I never been like, so just made a stereotype about somebody.
I think it's natural human instinct to adopt certain stereotypes, and I think it's naturally bad, but in some cases
I do. I think it's natural. It's human instinct. We can't really help to, but we just tend to.
I feel like because you choose to label somebody or to perceive someone as doing something that they haven't done yet, or they might not ever do it. But also the media can also perceive that race or that person is doing something that they haven't done. But also it could be like generational. It could be passed down from your parents, or it could be stereotypes can be, perceived in numerous.
I think definitely the media, like the internet, social media, and television and all that, they put like certain stereotypes in our head, but I think it's a choice whether you act on them or not. Like, for example, like just because you see, like the example I used previously, just because you see like a younger black kid in a store doesn't mean he's gonna steal. You can choose to just have that thought in your head, or you can choose to follow him around and make sure he doesn't steal. So I guess it's a little bit of both.